Okay, the third part, I think I do this in sets of three. So the three is inevitable. The third one, it's about healing a cellular level, the body, healing the body in a procedure that involves developed level of connecting with my cells, with my body. That is, perhaps the body doesn't feel like organs. It is more defined like in terms of areas, that I have this area or that area. So I'm healing areas and recovering flow, changing pain for pleasure consciously in the cellular level, and the means by which I do it is emotions. So I use at this time emotions to reach higher level of healing. Before that, I was, for many years or quite a few years, I was only developing the relationship with my cell level. How did I do it? And first by meditating, and also on the body for many times, trying to figure a way to see myself from within and to define myself from within, and basically dispose of all the reflection, all the concepts that are coming from outside, and don't allow them. I didn't allow them to play part in my world, actually. So I can add that the concept by which the world is, or the common knowledge, or any idea that I had that is reflective of myself and that I was playing with, that I tried, that I heard from others, like shadow, where others having opinion on you and you process or adapt to their ideas. So then you are trying this. All that was interesting, because I was learning also the types of influence and what kind of demons and crazy possessive people are around me. And there are many cases of possession, all kind of spiritual possession, emotional possession, all kind of demons of all kinds that I was learning through the time to identify their specific influence. Yeah, so eventually that matured, this learning of cellular level with all those influences, how they're affecting us, what area of the body or in what way the body is being affected, how am I influenced emotionally, and by certain concepts, by certain beings, by certain emanations that I was able to also identify and define, also according to some universal chart. Yeah, so I was getting into where the cellular consciousness also needed the education. I had to educate myself, so I was looking around and uh, coincidentally or in any way, I started to listen to Cryon speaking about the innate. The innate, if you ever heard Cryon speaking about this very interesting teaching. Anyway, I have for 2 years since I started it, uh, you understood. I got it. I got it and practiced the idea. I practiced with the innate and arrived to the result that I'm directly now connected with myself. Yeah. So yeah, this level that I'm connecting directly from with myself. Myself, the question of myself were was the question my cells could ask, or they asked, how could I be the most happy possible? How could my cells that I could me be the most happy that I can? And then came in the twin soul, twin flame, twin flame woman into my life like a year ago, something like that. Yeah. And I started to see the effect of our relationship on me, the level of, let's say, certainty that grew in me that I missed, that I always missed it. I couldn't get it anywhere uh, beside her, beside my twin flame. She gave me the final answer for why I'm here in this reality, in this world, in this existence, on this planet. I now am experiencing, I think, the results of my acknowledgement that that's how the divine plan works, that you reach a certain level of consciousness and a certain level of whatever. Uh, I would say empathic, be working in certain area and reach the top of that area, master several field to be considered mature. So at this point, we were introduced to each other, and now we are together. And this reality, it helps me beyond belief, because I could not think that I would have this kind of support, emotional support from her and from myself. So altogether, I'd say the happiness of knowing her and having my life in the place where I am now, it allows me to introduce my cells, my body cells, to a higher and higher or happier and happier style of life, with a lot of fulfillment and just profoundly perfect. Yeah, so I want to summarize it and say that or add something, in fact, that the actual uh, transformation from being a human with the cells very neglected uh, to a person that is comfortably confronting uh, uncomfortable, is confronting uh, unpleasant emotional or physical pain, then am confronting it in real time. That is if I had a situation where I am neglecting myself, where I'm overworking myself, where I'm too fast doing something, when I am allowing mediocrity to rule my day, whatever level that I am at now. If I could change it instantaneously to living, to loving, to instantaneously change it as it happens. So every movement would be a pleasurous movement, or would be a toll, will be something work, something that you must do. All this is depressing, quietly depressing, or it would be something obviously uncomfortable and hurting. So then you will change it on the stop, on the point, instantaneously. You just pay attention that you're doing this. So it actually, this talk uh, came into the field of behaviorism and gestalt, yeah. So I started with gestalt when I was 20 something, 23 or 4. I started gestalt, and here I am again with gestalt. So it's a kind of a theater that I'm making up here, and I'm enjoying myself. Anyway, so I said what I wanted, and thank you for watching me. Your son again, Zoltan, if you want to call me that. If you won't rather call me your son, that's okay. So thank you for friends that are listening to me. I think I'll continue with another subject. I think this subject is done. Thank you.